Welcome back guys to another YouTube video. Now in today's video I'm going to be analyzing the current forex pairs. I'm going to be analyzing Gbpusd and Brent. I will be analyzing these two instruments. So the first pair will be a currency pair and the next pair will be a commodity. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I think this is the right time to hit that like button and subscribe so that we can hit 100 subscribers, and we also push it guys to 1000 subscribers, because according to the valuable information we put out there for you guys, it's so 100% valuable. Now we also benefit from you by hitting that like button and you subscribe to our channel. Now without wasting time, I'm already in my higher time frame, which is a weekly time frame. I'm going to be breaking down this currency pair, which is Gbpusd. Now if you try to zoom out to Gbpusd, we can clearly see that also we had a little bit pullback, which is last week, but currently we are still in a deep downtrend of Gbpusd. Now what are we going to do? What do we do first is highlighting our major market key levels, which we already did. I can see that my charts already have these major market key levels. Now these major market key levels, they help us to watch where the market is gonna make a lot of reversal, or where the market is heading, or getting this support and resistance levels, because there's no way we're going to trade forex without support and resistance. So now they also help us to spot the support and resistance areas. Now if I try to zoom out and they connect these recent low highs, connecting these recent low highs, so that is our resistance trend, and you can see that we had our first touch, second touch, third touch. Now this was our fourth touch, which made a weak rejection and closed a week with what we call a shooting star, because this is our resistance level. Now whenever you experience this candlestick pattern on a resistance level, this is a shooting star. But if you find this candlestick pattern on this support level, that means it is an inverted hammer. So that means you'll be experiencing prices to shoot to the upside. But when we find this candlestick pattern on a resistance trend line, that means we are expecting prices to push to the downside. Okay, I'm going to scroll down to my lower time frame, which is the daily time frame. Now when we go in the daily time frame and we try to make this trend line of ours clear, now you can see that we have what we call a trend line bounce. I don't know guys if you know a trend line bounce. So we have what we call a trend line bounce. Most of this trade was so perfect. I don't know guys if you're there and you traded this trade, but Gbpusd was so perfect this week. Why? It's a matter of just drawing a trend line and you enter a trade. It was a matter of just drawing a trend line and you enter a trade. So now this was our first touch, second touch, third touch. Putting that aside, we clearly see that we had a bearish engulfing candle on a resistance trend line. So this was a beautiful confirmation to show us that this currency pair is gonna drop. Now it spent 2 days, which was Thursday and Friday, just dropping. Now I'm going to cater for my demand level, which is this. So on this demand level, I'm always expecting buyers to jump into the market to push the prices back to the upside. So we might see prices continuing pushing to the downside. Now when we reach on this particular level, we might see prices pushing back to the upside, more so even breaking this level, because the market is coming down to gain this momentum, which will help it this time around to break this level. So now we shall experience a double bottom. Now this double bottom is one of reversal patterns which one of you can trade there and be profitable. So now I'm going to continue heading down to the 4-hour time frame. In the 4-hour time frame, now we are trying to spot for a nice pattern which you can trade, because I have already indicated, the prices have already indicated that we are still in the downtrend. But now we want to look for what are we going to trade tomorrow, because tomorrow is when the market is going to open. Now if I try connecting my recent high lows, you can clearly see that we had a nice flag. Okay, now this nice flag, we had a breakout and a retest. So this was our retest. So breakout, we had a pullback which was a retest. Now we're expecting prices to continue shorting down to the downside. Now for Gbpusd, I think perfect entry was on Friday. By the time the market closed, someone, for those who entered with a sale, I think their positions, they are still running. Why? It's when we had a perfect entry. But we can see that we had another correction. On this correction, it was a little bit sort of like a flag. So that was our second entry. Now I'm going to scroll down to the hour 1 time frame. I want to get another perfect entry for those who never entered on this trade, because this trade was so perfect. I think for those who didn't enter on this trade, wait for prices to come back on this level, because I can see this level, it's sort of like a flag or a rectangle. So now prices may come back on this level before continuing down to the downside. Okay, now for Gbpusd, we are expecting a lot of selling momentum next week. If you are thinking of buying Gbpusd, you're on the wrong side. Gbpusd next week is going to be selling like no man's business. Watch this video and wait for the market to open. You will tell me at the end of next week. We shall see GBP dropping all the way from this level back to where it started buying from. Now this level, I think we shall be waiting with our pending positions, which will be our buy stops to buy it and we take it back to the upside. Now I'm going to go on my last pair, which is Brent. Brent is my last pair I'm going to analyze. Brent or oil, it is the same. I have my beautiful. Now I'm going to first delete all this shit. Let me first delete all this analysis because it will confuse us. We want to start a new chapter. Okay, let me dive in my higher time frame. What we do first, whenever you're analyzing the market, what you must do first is like a low. Start from the higher time frame. When you start in the higher time frame, you get a clear picture about where the market is heading. Now you see all this move. See all this move was missed. Why you can miss this move if you don't start from the higher time frame to see where the market is heading. Okay. Now if I get my trend line, which is our support trend line, and I connect these recent higher lows, let me take this first touch. First touch, second touch, and this was our third touch. Okay, I'm going to dive in my daily time frame. Now in the daily time frame, you can see that Brent has been behind like no man's business due to the fact that it respected our major market key levels. That's why I tell you guys, you must have these major market key levels drawn on your charts to see where prices will be changing from. Now you can see we have a beautiful channel, which is our falling channel. Let me also get up for the support. It is more so like a falling wedge. It is more so like a falling wedge. They also have inside, I can see we also have a beautiful falling wedge. Now for those who entered for buys in this the trade of oil, I think this was our perfect entry. I want this trending to be perfect. Okay, and we also have this. So you had to enter from this level to go long on Brent. But Brent, so this was our perfect entry. We could put our stop loss there and take our take profit all the way to the upside. Now for Brent, I think you're going to wait for a little bit pullback. Now in this pullback, it's where you're going to be placing your buy stops. Now these buy stops, because you can clearly see that the prices, according to our candlestick pattern we spotted in the weekly time frame, we have a lot of buying pressure from the buyers, which is going to push prices back to the upside. Now you have to be patient when you're in trade of Brent or gold or all these commodities, because they have a lot of volatility plus their pip value. Now this will be our target. Now this can be our first TP, second TP, and this is our third TP. Now for those who are trading Brent, wait for the little bit pullback for this falling wedge of hours before you jump into this trade. I hope guys you have enjoyed this video. This will be the end of this particular video. For those who have been subscribed, I think this is the right time to hit that like button and also subscribe, plus registering up with our recommended broker, which is XNES. All the links are down in the description. Open up your account with XNES and start trading. Please do use our link in the description. Why? When you use our link, it will help you out to verify your account within 2 minutes, because we made partnership with XNES. So use our link to sign up with XNES and start your trading journey. We meet in another video.